What is going on, guys? I'm Director Nat, back for another Amphibia reaction, and today we are checking out Season 3, Episode 7. Look at me rocking an Owl House shirt for an Amphibia reaction. I really need to get some Amphibia shirts, don't I? I guess I also need to get some more Owl House shirts before Owl House comes back, because basically for my Owl House reactions, I alternate between a regular shirt and this shirt, so I've heard that they've got some stuff at Hot Topic, but I'm getting off topic. As for Amphibia, it looks like today's episodes are called Spider-Sprig and Olivia Yunan. So Spider-Sprig. About all I've got is that he's gonna turn into a spider somehow. That's really the limit of my imagination this week. As for Olivia Yunan, I'm actually really excited for this one because I don't know why I thought this, but like on YouTube, I saw a video of the Olivia Yunan title card, but I assumed that it was like a fan video because so many people seem to ship these two characters online. But no, it's an episode we're actually gonna get to see. I mean, who knows if they're actually going to ship these characters in universe. I'd be down for it if they did. But if not, it'll still be cool to see these two because I've been wanting to see more of Amphibia, and last time we saw them, they were having to pretend to be on Andreas' side to avoid his wrath, I imagine. So it'll be interesting to see what they've been up to, what their plan is. Maybe they're going to be helping Sasha's resistance from the inside. I guess there's only one way to find out, so let's not waste any more time. Let's just get right into it. I think there are at least a couple characters there that we still haven't met. And Marcy. Oh man. They are eventually going to get to that, and it's not going to be fun. Well, I mean, it's going to be fun, but you know what I mean. Spider-Sprig, Spider-Sprig, does whatever a Spider-Sprig does.
In the name of justice, your reign of terror is over, bufferfish.
Why fight me, Tarantula, when you should join me?
What?
Like me, you'll never be accepted by this world.
Despite everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you. Oh no.
I don't care what you are. To me, you're a hero.
Just like that. Wow. Whoa. If this is a parody of the first Spider-Man movie, that even kind of sounds like the music they played in the credits.
It's not fair. You got to make your mark in Amphibia.
Oh.
We weren't in hiding. Fine.
I still can't believe you guys actually liked that movie. It was stuffed with predictable tropes and lazy writing.
We have got to cut back on your internet use.
All I'm saying is that you'd have to be pretty dense to think any of that would be possible.
Oh, that's pretty spot on. In general, I found that the script was kind of messy and that the story was focused in all the wrong places.
Destined to be something more.
Oh no. Oh my god, they are parodying Spider-Man. I love this. Spider-Man's one of my favorite movies and one of my favorite characters. I've got a bunch of Spider-Man comics over there, but you probably can't see them because they're out of frame. This is literally Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. I love it.
Get ready to meet Frogman.
That's it? That's the best you got?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Did you see?
Frogman, your neighborhood superhero.
You mean neighborhood attention seeker?
The only thing I see. Hop, hop, and away.
Hop.
You're never gonna solve systemic societal problems with a sock on your head!
Why is Polly, reading my mind right now?
No evil shall escape my gaze.
In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight.
I'm writing you kids up. You need a permit to sell goods on this street.
Mom's gonna hate this.
Dude, we're 8. What seems to be the problem here?
Who are you? Some kind of masked vigilante?
I am Frogman, limiter of justice.
These streets don't need you, 'cause they've got me, Robert Otto, neighborhood safety supervisor.
More like neighborhood butt cheek.
Listen, this neighborhood ain't big enough for the both of us, and I was here first.
Wow.
I only want to fight injustice.
Someone's in trouble!
This is a very interesting episode so
This
far.
neighborhood's finally hit rock bottom.
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
It's okay! Your neighborhood safety supervisor is here!
Yeah, I was about to.
Not so fast. Boom web.
Wow, Sprig actually saved a lot of people.
What about me? I mean, I I slowed the bus down first.
He tried. I was gonna say, I really like this girl's hair.
Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
Thank you, Frogman.
Wait, does he know her?
And my grandpa Robert.
Oh, no problem.
Oh.
Oh, stupid frogman.
Oh, he's gonna become his arch nemesis, isn't he? They were talking about cliche tropes. Well, they're using them to their advantage here. I really hate to do this, but for whatever reason, the recording I'm watching is slightly out of sync and it's starting to get distracting. So I'm gonna have to actually switch to watching it online, which again, I know will make it difficult for my future self editing the video, but I gotta enjoy the experience, otherwise the reaction will suffer. I'll just have to make sure to edit this out later so nobody sees me talking to myself. Oh, yep. Ugh, dang. They used that meme. Oh my god.
If only I could prove Frogman is a joke. What's this? It's some kind of high-tech mechanical arm. Oh ho ho!
Wow.
And it looks like fate wants me to squash that frog boy.
You know what? A quick bit of commentary on this. So I recently saw a comment where somebody was saying that they still enjoyed the last couple episodes, but they feel like the season has lost some of its tension and, you know, like the consequences of, you know, what's happened to certain characters. And I get that. Like, I do kind of feel the same way to a certain extent. But at the same time, these episodes have also been really fun. And I really like how they're taking advantage of things that I didn't even think of. Like, Sprig would want to, you know, interact with the world around him and be able to make his mark like Anne did, or that technology that is left behind, you know, might be used by humans for evil. So even though they're doing a fairly lighthearted and comical approach to it, they're still doing creative possibilities to make a fun episode. So yes, is the season, you know, just having a bit of fun and we've maybe lost a bit of the tension? Sure, but I mean, we are about to get back to Amphibia, and I'm sure that they're, you know, just having some fun and develop all the characters before we get to the really serious stuff again. So I'm gonna keep enjoying this season for that reason. Just wanted to touch on that real quick.
Yes, adore me.
He's learning the wrong lessons.
Please, Frogman, have another
What
debate
the?
on the house.
Is that a combination of Mario and Luigi?
Halt, fiend! Scoundrels like you deserve no such czar.
Wow.
Huh, it looks like Robert Otto. He said he hated me and was gonna get his revenge. What's he doing here?
This is a battle for the soul of a city.
Wow. It's like a straight up Batman line.
There is a war for the soul of this city.
Cool robot arm. Where'd you get it?
Are you kidding me, dude?
You're but a wart on the face of the city. Get ready for some laser surgery.
Ugh. This is so cool. First they were doing a parody of Spider-Man 1, now they're doing Spider-Man 2. I love that they're showing some love for the Raimi films and poking fun at superheroes in general. Oh.
Crime doesn't sit still, and neither shall I.
But crime doesn't take a holiday, and neither do I.
Molly
Oh.
It was no problem for Frogman, defender of justice.
Look around you. Your flashy battle could have really hurt someone.
Don't you watch these movies? We don't save people from destruction, we bring it to them.
You're both just destructive attention seekers. Nothing more.
Wow.
You're right. It was selfish of me.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. We'll clean this up stat.
Wow. Can you imagine if like a Spider-Man movie just ended this way, this conveniently?
Friends.
Oh wait, that happened in Into the Spider-Verse, didn't it?
No, it would give you nightmares.
Yeah, you remember that one image they showed of the frogs looking realistic? Pretty sure that gave some people...
Definitely under arrest. Fair enough.
Oh.
You!
I have to admit, it was a pretty cool costume.
You like it? I cut up your clothes to make it.
Okay, so that was Spider-Sprig, and I loved this episode for so many reasons. I mean this in the best possible way, but this episode was just pure fun and nothing but, and it absolutely worked, and I loved every second of it. Because again, I do want to address what I was talking about earlier. I have said that there are episodes that are just more fun episodes. I'm not using the word filler anymore because I know Matt Braley disapproves of that word, and I want to respect his wishes. And then I say that there are the more serious episodes that deal with the long-term story, and both are perfectly fine. But as I said, that one comment I saw did get me thinking about the fact that the last couple episodes we maybe have lost a bit of the tension, and some things that have happened to certain characters have seemingly been forgotten. But you also have to remember that we've gotten a lot of story stuff and a lot of serious stuff has happened in the first few episodes, and we still have a lot to get to. I mean, this episode is probably going to be proof of that. So I don't think there's anything wrong with just taking a few episodes to really just have some fun and focus on the characters before we get back into the really serious stuff. In fact, this could just be the calm before the storm. They want the planters and Anne to get really comfortable and to feel safe, and then suddenly everything's gonna go wrong and it's gonna like shoot up to 11. So yeah, this episode was just pure fun. It was just a good time being silly, and I mean that in the best way. I absolutely loved it. I mean, I just really appreciate a lot of the pop culture references that we get in this show. Like, I loved that internet meme we got. I loved Polly getting overly analytical about movies because of being on the internet too much. I swear I do that all the time. And I love the movie references we get. Like, you remember how I freaked out a couple episodes ago when they made a joke about the Star Wars prequels and the planters watching the Star Wars movies for the first time? Well, now we basically get a whole episode that is showing some love for the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, and also just poking fun about superheroes and comic book movies in general. So, I mean, this was really cool. And I actually really like Robert was his name. Forgive me if I'm getting his name wrong. But I mean, yeah, he was pretty much what you expected, but they put some interesting twists and turns in there. And I like how suddenly at the end we're like, you both are just attention seekers that got a lot of people hurt, which is actually a criticism that, you know, superheroes get both in real life and in their respective universes. So that was an interesting twist at the end, but you know, he still went to jail, which is kind of funny. Is he a character that we've seen in the intro? I don't remember seeing him, but then again, there's that one shot that goes by so quickly. And as I said, I like how even in the smaller, more comedic episodes, they just take advantage of things that I wouldn't have thought of, like Sprig wanting to get attention in this world the way Anne got attention in Amphibia, or people using leftover tech from Amphibia for their own purposes. It really shows that the writers put a great deal of care even into episodes like this, and I really appreciate that, because if the people working on the show care, then I care. Okay, so we started off with a really fun episode, and now we are going back to Amphibia, so I imagine this one could be a little more serious, but there's only one way to find out, so let's get into it. Alright, Olivia and Yunan. Oh my god, I just realized we might see Marcy again. Marcy again! Even if it's a flashback.
Same balcony with my mother and had...
Whoa, is that a seagull but also a bug?
Almost the same reaction. I am a descendant of a long line of
Oh?
newts who made a sacred vow to care for this land.
You newts took me in when I landed here, fixed me up.
Aww.
I promised to do my best and look after this place as well.
We'll be counting on you, Master Marcy.
Oh, dang. I was about to say, people of Newtopia and Amphibia probably don't like this new war stuff. Well, here we are.
You have been summoned by the king.
Please, my lord. Things are progressing as fast as they... Yes, I know, but the device hasn't even been tested. Surely we should try it on someone else first.
What is going on?
As you wish. Good news! You're both promoted! Olivia, you will now oversee the construction of our refineries. It's time to sap this pitiful mudball of all its remaining resources. We're gonna need frogs to work in these factories, so go round up some villagers. And if anyone resists, give them a stern talking to.
Oh, not too bad.
Just kidding! Terminate them.
That does it! I made a sacred vow to protect this land, and I cannot continue to stand idly by while King Andreas destroys it. Lady Olivia, if you're going to talk treason... I insist that you do it in private. You're dang right he's gone too far. And based on whatever we just witnessed, Andreas is losing it. I, for one, will not serve a mad king.
All right.
We need someone clever, someone who understands strategy, someone like Marcy Wu. The human? Absolutely not. If anyone can outthink him, it's her. I'm plenty smart. Whoa, did you see that? I nearly took my head off. Okay, maybe we do need Marcy.
Yeah, I was about to get on her case for being mean to Marcy, but then I was like, well, Marcy is the one who brought the music box and them to Amphibia in the first place and therefore led to all this, so maybe they're gonna be mad at her for that. Granted, it's not like Marcy hasn't paid for it. This is probably an episode that so many fans who ship these two have been wanting.
That's how it's done. Will you put me down already?
Ooh.
Ooh, ominous.
Ooh.
Yoink.
Yoink. I really like her. Oh my god, we actually saw it again.
What is this place? I think it's where our ancestors kept all their otherworldly prisoners. Delightful. No going back now. There she is.
Marcy.
Sashi, and...
She's out of it. Wake up, human!
Yunan, gentle. Be gentle, Marcy.
Oh.
We have to get out of here!
Okie dokie. Either way, Lady Olivia. Captain, you... I'm okay.
So we got Drunkadora in Shira and the Princesses of Power. Then we basically got Luz's equivalent in that one episode of the Owl House. And now we get the equivalent for Marcy. This seems to be becoming a trend in my favorite cartoons, and I kind of love it. Oh no. Oh no.
What a newt's name?
Mother?
How could you let this happen? I'm sorry.
Preying on their fears.
It's a projection. You know, like, VR.
Nothing scares the great General Yunan, scourge of the Sand Wars. Defeat her! Oh no!
It's just a cute little...
Grandpa!
Huh?
I had a bad experience, okay? When I was a little girl, one of those monsters nearly took my arm off.
Oh my god. Oh no.
It's not real!
Oh no, Marcy's fears.
Could you, Marmar? You betrayed us.
No! I'm so sorry.
It's too late. You want nothing to do with you.
Stay!
Back? Oh.
Guys, take out the eyes! Right!
Alright. Also reminds me of the Grom episode of Owl House, which I know some people got on me recently for comparing Amphibia to Owl House when Amphibia actually came out first, but I watched Owl House first, so give me a break.
Cats! That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Is this more foreshadowing that Sasha is gonna lose an eye?
I'm not normally one for teamwork, but good job out there, everyone. Very nice hustle. Here we go.
Leaving so soon? But we have so much to discuss. We've been watching you the whole time.
Oh, it's him. Whoever this person is.
Behold, our ultimate creation. A collection of Amphibia's greatest minds, preserved for all eternity. But it wasn't until we met the Shadowfish that we truly learned to conquer death. And thus, the core was born.
Let me go!
I wish I could, but my lord craves a host. And it wanted the best, the smartest, the only one who could beat me at Flipward. I begged the core to consider an alternative host, but alas.
Oh no, we just got her back.
I just got you back, okay? And I don't want to lose you again.
You won't. I promise.
I knew this was coming because of the intro, but... Wow, he's actually upset. I mean, I hate him anyway, but...
But what destiny, you ask? Well, I suppose I should just let it speak for itself.
Why, hello there.
Matt and Co. I love you guys, but you can't do this to us. Alright, so that was Olivia and Yunan. A fantastic episode, absolutely, but Frog. So you remember what I said in my review for the first part of the episode about the calm before the storm? That was it. They literally put the most fun, pure fun and silly episode right before the episode where things get serious at the end. They even got rid of the usual credits. I mean, this episode was everything we wanted, everything we didn't want to happen but knew was inevitable because of the intro. We got to see Olivia and Yunan. It was great just getting to see more of them in general and to see them team up because I know a lot of people ship them and want them to adopt Marcy, and they even got to have more screen time with Marcy. It was especially cool getting to learn more about them by going into their heads and seeing more of their history and what it is they fear, what motivates them now, and we even got to see more of that from Marcy again, you know, her feeling guilt about her role in all of this. I was kind of wondering and hoping that one of them, probably General Yunan, would be like, you were the one who brought the box here in the first place, but I guess they, you know, had to work with the time they had. And as heartbreaking as it was at the end, it was great to see Marcy again. We even got a little bit of her equivalent to Drunkadoro, which again seems to be a new trend in a lot of my favorite cartoons, which I'm not complaining. It was just so great getting to see her again and see her in action fighting alongside these guys, and again getting more into her fears about what's gonna happen and how genuinely sorry she is. But seeing them overcome that challenge and getting ready to escape together makes it so much more heartbreaking and horrifying when Andreas comes in and like forces Marcy to you know, become the host for his master, which I'm gonna have to go back and watch that again because that was a lot of information being dumped at once. But basically what I gather is that through their studies of different creatures and technology, the greatest minds of Amphibia found a way to preserve their own conscious in this creature. So it's basically one creature, but it's like made up of the minds of people who have come before. Maybe they're, you know, just powerful people from Amphibia's past, or maybe kings specifically like Andreas's ancestors. This is how they live on and give their information to their successor, and now they have a host body with Marcy. So that's at least what I've gathered, but if I'm getting any of those details wrong, feel free to correct me. I'm gonna have to go back and double check this to make sure I really understand it anyway. And I gotta give credit to Andreas. He is a really good villain. He still retains some of that silliness and entertainment value from the previous season while also suddenly flipping it and being really menacing. And they actually added a bit of humanity, so to speak, here, because we see that he actually is upset. Like, I know that he had a soft spot for Marcy at least a little bit, but he actually does seem to be upset. He wasn't just, you know, making that up on the fly. I mean, it still doesn't change the fact that he was willing to go through with it. He's still a horrible person. He stabbed her in the first place, and I will never forgive him for making me cry like that. Like, you saw how upset I was at the end, just seeing this stuff happen to Marcy. When I eventually upload my reaction to season 2, you are gonna see how I reacted to that moment, but that's for another time. So yeah, great episode. I think I've at least talked about all the big stuff that I wanted to talk about. Some other small details I like that we got to see the Moss Man again. Even the Grub Hog made somewhat an appearance, and just other good little details that I like, but I think I've covered most of the essentials. And it seems I called the calm before the storm. I didn't realize it was going to come this soon, but I mean, I guess we only have 2 episodes left before the show goes on hiatus, so I guess it does make sense that this is when they would start picking things up. So I don't know if it's going to be right next episode. Next episode, again, maybe just like Anne and co. looking for more information on this Mother of Alms or something, or meeting one of the characters on the intro again, and then the mid-season finale will be where Andreas launches his big invasion. That's kind of how I'm hoping it'll go, because it'll give us a good amount of time to have just enjoyed the adventures in Anne's world and getting to know all these characters and really building up the information and the tension, and then the second half of the season is actually going to be them fighting off the invasion from Andreas, so that could be really cool. I mean, they don't have to go that route. Like I said, I trust the writers and I trust that they know what they're doing, but that seems to be what's gonna happen, but I guess we just have to wait until next time to know for sure. So with that, I'm gonna turn it over to you guys. What did you think of this episode? What do you think of season 3 so far? What are your thoughts on some of the things that I touched on in this video? What are you excited most about for the next 2 episodes, and what are some of your predictions for how the rest of the season is going to go down? Whatever it is, feel free to share your thoughts down in the comments and let me know what you think. If this is your first time on the channel, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. Also be sure to check out my other videos. It really does mean a lot. A big thank you as well to all of my patrons. Your guys' continued support is greatly, greatly appreciated. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you for Amphibia Season 3, Episode 8.